What's up, Sneaky Nation? Sneaky P here, back with week 17 of our San Francisco 49ers franchise, with the 49ers getting ready to take on the Seahawks. Year number 1 is coming to an end. However, even though the 49ers are currently eliminated from the playoffs, we can still decide who wins our division. The Rams are at 8-7. The Seahawks are at 8-7. It looks like the Rams might actually have the tiebreaker right now, but they are playing the Cardinals right now. And if for whatever reason they lose to the Cardinals and the Seahawks beat us, the Seahawks will be in. However, if both teams lose, the Rams will be in, or if both teams win, the Rams will be in. So even though we're not there, we do still have a say in who advances further. It should be an interesting battle. The Seahawks crushed the 49ers early on in the season. They were on the road for that game, though. The 49ers are looking to get revenge here at home. And even though we are eliminated, we'd still like to make some plays against this defense. You know, kind of see what else we're working with here. As we kick things off, this is going to be fielded by Lockett on about the 5-yard line. He will take it up to about the 29. And that is where Russell Wilson and company will get things going. Wilson having a pretty solid season so far. 19 touchdowns, 11 interceptions on the year, under 4,000 yards. A little bit, he could easily pass that here today, though. And he will start things off with a throw over the middle, finding Lockett on the play. He will take it to the 38-yard line, about a 9-yard gain, 2nd down and 1. Rawls this time will have the first down to the 40-yard line, 1st down and 10. Rawls again on the outside, gets a block. It looked like it might have been a block in the back. I don't know. He will have the first down to the 46 as Michael this time will take it for about a 2-yard gain. And let's go ahead and look at the Seattle Seahawks offensive line and the rest of their offense here. They do have Jermaine Afidi at right guard, the rookie player, joining his brother in the NFL. And then, of course, so many weapons here. Tyler Lockett. You have Jimmy Graham as well. Rawls, who we know about, but he is going down on this play. It'll be 3rd and long here as we take a look at the 49ers defense. And Armstead and Buckner are really starting to come into their own. We do have to make sure they are better at stopping the run, though. We definitely struggle in that in a lot of games. Navarro Bowman going to be the captain of the linebackers there in the middle. Then we have some veteran safeties as well as Tremaine Brock and Jimmy Ward at cornerback there. 3rd and 8 now. Wilson looking to throw on the left side. Will have a first down. Tyler Lockett will take it down to the 15-yard line. Horrible coverage on the play as Rawls up the middle. This time will take it down to the 9-yard line. 2nd down and 4. Rawls again up the middle, and he has a first down to the 3. 1st and goal. Handoff to Rawls. He has taken down Taylor Hart. And on the stop there, 2nd down and goal. Michael is taken down by Taylor Hart. It is about to be 3rd and goal. Jimmy Graham is in motion, handoff to Rawls, and he will walk his way untouched into the end zone. And the Seattle Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead after a successful first drive there. And that will bring out the 49ers offense. However, there is a change at quarterback with Blaine Gabbert currently turning down a contract extension. We are not sure if he's going to be back this year, and we need to know what we have in Colin Kaepernick, and he will get the start for the first time this season. Did not have a good preseason at all, but hopefully he can turn that around. Maybe he learned something on the bench. 1st down and 10, and it will be complete to Jeremy Curley for about a 7-yard gain. 2nd down and 3, and threw it a little bit behind McDonald on the play. Should have been a completion, but McDonald wasn't quite ready for it. 3rd down and 3 as we take a look at the 49ers offense. Garnett, the young rookie left guard there. Anthony Davis is going to be at right guard. Then Carlos Hyde, who greatly struggled last week, looking to impact the game a bit more today. On 3rd down and 3 on the right side, Jerome will have the first down for the 49ers, and he will take it to the 36-yard line. 1st down and 10. Carlos Hyde up the middle, and that is a good way to start off your day. A 14-yard run to midfield there. 1st and 10. Kaepernick going to roll out the pocket, and he will throw this one away wisely as pressure was on the way. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Seattle Seahawks defense. One of, if not the best defense in the NFL. And then Jaron Reed, the rookie defensive tackle, has been making plays all season long. Some great linebackers. KJ Wright, Bobby Wagner there. Then, of course, Richard Sherman, Cam Chancellor, and Jeremy Lane. Some big-time playmakers there. 2nd down and 10. Hyde up the middle will have it for about an 8-yard gain. 3rd down and 2. 2. Hyde looking for the first, but it's not going to happen. However, the 49ers are going to go for it on 4th and 3, and they will complete it to Quentin Patton. He is always the receiver to make the first down reception on 3rd and 4th down plays. He has been very clutch this season. Carlos Hyde on the left side, running for about a 2-yard gain. 2nd down and 8 on the left side. Jeremy Curley on the screen, going down the left side of the field. He could take it to the house, and he is pushed out of bounds right at the goal line here. He was tiptoeing out of bounds there for a little bit, might have slowed him down. It'll be 1st down and goal, handoff to Drone, and they are going to say he was down. That looked like a touchdown to me, but they are not going to agree. 2nd down and goal, and Carlos Hyde into the end zone, touchdown for the 49ers, and we have a 7-7 ball game early on here in San Francisco. The Seahawks will be getting the ball back, looking to take the lead, but look at Carlos Hyde untouched, and again, he struggled so much last week. It is nice to see him coming out and making a few nice plays here early on in this one, especially against a very good defense. Buckner putting pressure on Wilson, but it doesn't matter. Curse all the way down the right side for 72 yards will burn Tremaine Brock on the play, and just like that, the Seahawks have recaptured the lead 14-7, and that was just a breakdown, putting the moves on Tremaine Brock, and he just got lost on the play there. No safety help was there, but Thay was in the area, but not fast enough to catch Curse on the play. And that is just knocking the wind out of your sails if you are the 49ers. 2 successful touchdowns for the Seahawks offense on the play. That's a 4-yard run by Carlos Hyde. 2nd down and 6 on the left side. Carlos Hyde with that catch, and he will have another 1st down to the 35-yard line. 1st and 10. Hyde again up the middle. That'll be good for a gain of about 4 yards. 2nd down and 6. Vance McDonald with the reception, and the first quarter will come to an end. The Seahawks leading 14-7 over the San Francisco 49ers here. Defense not looking good at all for the 49ers. The Seahawks marched down the field on their first drive, then a 72-yard bomb on their second drive. But the 49ers offense is looking to make something happen and tie this ball game back up immediately. 1st down and 10 on the left side. Torrey Smith with another drop. 2nd down and 10 over the middle. Torrey Smith with a grab, and he will take it down to the 36-yard line. 1st and 10. Carlos Hyde is stuffed there. About a 2-yard run. 2nd down and 8. On the left side, a wild throw, and Terrell has the interception, and that is not a good throw by Colin Kaepernick at all. Looking for Quentin Patton on the play, but just threw it out of his reach. It really was not that close to him. And that is going to be the 49ers' first turnover of the game. Look at this. That's like 5 yards ahead of Quentin Patton on it. And Steven Terrell will pretty much have an easy interception at that point. The Seahawks will take over with a chance to extend the lead. Play action. Russell Wilson going deep again. And Jimmy Graham has it. Jimmy Ward was able to make the tackle, but another big play by the Seahawks. 4 of 4 for 148 yards. Rawls up the middle this time. He will take it down to the 26-yard line. 2nd down and 5. Russell Wilson going to roll outside the pocket here. Has some room to go. And here he is. That is a 1st down run down to the 15-yard line, an 11-yard gain. 1st down and 10. Russell Wilson on the right side this time will find Lockett, who goes out of bounds. Only about a 2-yard pickup, though. 2nd down and 8. Rolls untouched into the end zone. And the Seahawks, for the 3rd drive, have found the end zone once again. 21-7 is the score. And this is just going downhill quickly for the 49ers. The Seahawks playing for their playoff life here today, and they have definitely brought it early on. 2nd down and 10. Carlos Hyde on the left side this time. About a 4-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and 6. Curley in motion. Kaepernick looking to throw on the right side. This is swatted away, and the Seahawks will take over the ball again, trying to extend the lead even further as Lockett had the reception up to the 30-yard line. Play action. Russell Wilson pressure on the way, and he is going down. That is a holding flag. It will be declined. 2nd down and 14. Wilson on the right side. The wide open is Curse, beating Tremaine Brock on the play again. This time nowhere to go for Rawls. It'll be 2nd down and 9. Russell Wilson on the left side has Curse, who is destroying the 49ers defense right now. 8 of 8 over 200 yards for Russell Wilson. And then here is Rawls down the left side of the field to the 16-yard line. 1st and 10. Michael on the right side will be taken down by Antoine Bethea. Second down and 8 on the left side. This is swatted away by Bethea. It'll be 3rd and 8 for the Seahawks here, and a false start penalty will move them back 5 yards, make it 3rd and 13 from the 19-yard line. Pressure on the way, screenplay, and it is not going to work at all. The Seahawks have to settle for a field goal here, but they do take a 24-7 lead. Under 4 minutes to go before halftime. The 49ers have got to get something going. On the left side, Vance McDonald with the catch. He will take it for an 18-yard gain to the 48-yard line. Carlos Hyde is shut down there, though. Second down and 9. Kaepernick looking to throw on the left side will find Carlos Hyde here, who goes out of bounds at the 45-yard line. 3rd down and 3. Pressure coming, and Kaepernick barely getting the ball out of his hands. Once again, going for it on 4th down is the 49ers. On the left side, here's Jeremy Curley, and he will fight for the yards and pick up the first down, keeping the 49ers' hopes alive. 1st down and 10 on the left side. Torrey Smith unable to hold on to the ball there. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Kaepernick on the right side going to find Curley. It'll be 3rd and pretty short here, about 4 yards for the 49ers. And it is a handoff to Carlos Hyde, and he fought his way and picked up the first down. Really looking for those extra yards. On the right side, Quentin Patton goes up for it to make the grab. 36 seconds before halftime. Kaepernick barely getting the ball out of his hands there. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Pressure coming again on the left side. Torrey Smith has the first down to the 5-yard line, and the 49ers use their second timeout. This one is swatted away. 2nd down and goal. Kaepernick rolling out, looking for a receiver. He doesn't have anybody. He will take matters into his own hands. Touchdown for the 49ers. Colin Kaepernick, definitely known as a quarterback who can run, and he will show it off there. Touchdown for the 49ers, and it is a 14-24 ball game. Still not very close here for the 49ers, but they do have it within 10 as the Seahawks will run us into halftime. 24-14 is the score, but it's really come down to the 49ers defense. They have got to be better in today's game. Again, the Seahawks have a lot more to play for right now, but it's just unacceptable to watch their offense march down the field as easily as they have. And Curse is just having a monster game, mostly burning Tremaine Brock, but we saw him go up against Jimmy Ward, and that matchup didn't work well either. Seahawks winning every single category so far in the first half. 49ers definitely need to pick up the pressure here in the second half. They will start out with the ball, though, and they can get right back into this game with the touchdown. Kaepernick will throw this one away. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Kaepernick looking to throw pressure on the way. On the right side, he has Carlos Hyde this time. He will take it up to the 30-yard line, so make it 3rd and 2. Handoff to Hyde on the right side, and once again, going to fight for those extra yards, and he will have another 49er first down. 1st and 10 down the left side of the field, looking for Quentin Patton, and he is unable to hold on to the ball there, though. 2nd down and 10. Kaepernick again, pressure coming. He is going down. Bennett getting the sack on Kaepernick there. It'll be 3rd and 19 for the 49ers. Down the left side, wide open is Torrey Smith, and that could have gone for a touchdown. However, Torrey Smith falling down upon catching the ball instead of running in stride there. I don't know what happened, if that was more on Kaepernick or Smith. It looked like a pretty solid throw to me, but Smith just had to fall down to make the catch, I guess. Either way, the 49ers offense is on the move, and here is Carlos Hyde up the middle, picking up the first down to the 13-yard line. Then on the right side, Vance McDonald wide open in the end zone, but Kaepernick is going to miss him. 49ers hoping that doesn't come back to bite him, and that is a solid run by Carlos Hyde. 1st and goal, and Carlos Hyde into the end zone for the 2nd time today. Touchdown 49ers, and we have a 3-point ball game, 24-21. 49ers right back in the game. A missed throw by Kaepernick was a little bit worrisome, but it didn't matter. However, I take it back. That is going to be a missed field goal by Phil Dawson, a mixed extra point, I should say. Now the fumble, and Eric Reed has recovered. 24-20 is the score upon the correction there. But the 49ers will get the ball back and a chance to take the lead here. However, that missed extra point could come back to hurt us if we settle for a field goal. We will still be losing a face mask penalty on the play. 1st and 10, pressure coming, and Kaepernick will throw this one away. It'll be 2nd down and 10 from the 14-yard line. Handoff to Carlos Hyde. Didn't get the block he was looking for, though. 3rd down and about 11 to go. Kaepernick looking to make something happen. Pressure coming, and he is going down. Bennett again in on the sack. That'll make a Phil Dawson field goal, but again, he is going to miss this one. His confidence is shaky after missing that extra point. I timed the kick right. I am telling you I did, and it just changed the accuracy bar. You might have seen this glitch on Madden before, but it happened there, and I think it's a confidence thing. That is a huge miss by Phil Dawson on the play, and the 49ers could have tied this ball game up. Instead, they trail by 4 currently. It'll be 3rd down and 8 for Russell Wilson and the Seahawks here over the middle, and this is swatted away. The 49ers defense definitely doing a good job of picking up the pressure here in the second half. That's about a 4-yard run by Carlos Hyde. 2nd down and 6. Kaepernick looking to throw pressure on the way on the right side will get the ball out, and that'll be good for about a 2-yard gain to Drone. 3rd down and 4. A flag down. However, the flag is going to be on the Seahawks. This is going to be a holding penalty on Richard Sherman. Automatic 1st down for the 49ers. And a 5-yard gain. Carlos Hyde on the right side this time. Going to run. No gain on the play. 2nd down and 10. Play action. Kaepernick rolling outside the pocket. Here he goes again. And Kaepernick will slide down at the 40-yard line. That is good for a 9-yard gain. But on 3rd and 1, again, Carlos Hyde fighting through some tackles. And he has another 1st down. He has been very clutch in short yardage situations today. Jerome that time a 1-yard gain. Carlos Hyde nowhere to go. It'll be 3rd down and long. And Carlos Hyde is down on the play. The injury would not be serious, but with our playoff hopes over anyway, we will be sitting him the rest of the game. But a defensive pass interference call on Richard Sherman will keep the drive alive again. Sherman not having a good drive, giving up 2 first downs now. 2nd down and 7 on the left side. We have another pass interference call. The Seahawks defense is melting under this pressure right now. 1st and 10. Jeremy Curley with the reception. He will take it down to the 11-yard line. A 6-yard gain. 2nd down and 4. Drone up the middle will have the 1st down. 1st and goal. Kaepernick looking in the end zone on the left side. Finds Torrey Smith. Touchdown San Francisco. And just like that, they have captured the lead. They fell down early on 24-7. However, since then, they have taken over this game, and it is a 27-24 ball game. And look at that throw. That was beautiful to Torrey Smith, fooling the defense on the play, getting his feet down in bounds. And we have a 49ers lead by 3 down the right side, though. And Jimmy Graham lands in bounds at the 48-yard line, a 23-yard play. However, a false start on the Seahawks will move them back. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It was actually on the 49ers there. So 1st and 5 on the left side this time. And that is overthrown. Not a good second half by this Seahawks offense right now. 2nd down and 5 on the left side. And Jimmy Graham once again has the 1st down for the Seahawks. And they are on the move. 1st and 10. Play action. Russell Wilson over the middle will find Curse Navarro Bowman there for the stop. However, another 1st down there for the Seahawks. Play action again. Russell Wilson rolling out, thinking about running, and he is going to throw on down the right side to Humphries, who has the catch and is taken down at the 2-yard line. 1st and goal. However, the game glitched out again. I dealt with more glitches in this one game alone than I have all season long. You are about to see 4 consecutive false start penalties here on the Seahawks. I eventually had to call a timeout to put a stop to it. I would have done it earlier had I realized that's what was happening, but I had never seen that glitch before to know. 1st down and goal, but they're from the 22-yard line. Rawls will gain some of those yards back. However, 2nd down and goal. Rawls untouched into the end zone, and the Seahawks have taken the lead. All those false start penalties didn't even matter. His 3rd rushing touchdown, and he is having a great game against this 49ers defense. 31-27 is going to be the score. A wild throw there. 2nd down and 10. Little play action down the left side to Vance McDonald, who will take it to the 49-yard line for a 1st down. 1st and 10. Kaepernick rolling out, trying to throw it away. However, that is another sack for the Seahawks defense. 2nd down and 22. Pressure again coming on the left side. Curley holding on to the ball there. It'll be 3rd and 14 for the 49ers. Though Kaepernick on the right side finding Quentin Patton, not enough for a 1st down. So the Seahawks will take back over the ball here, and a chance to really put this game away potentially, as another great catch by Humphries there up to the 30-yard line. Now down the right side, Humphries again, and that's a 15-yard gain. He is having a baller 4th quarter so far. 2nd down and 9. Russell Wilson down the right side. Humphries once more, and he is going to take it down to the 21-yard line of 49er territory, and their defense is making some mistakes now. Rawls taken down at the 19-yard line. 2nd down and 8. Rawls again going to get taken down. So it'll be 3rd down and 5 handoff. And Procise is going to break some tackles into the end zone, touchdown for the Seattle Seahawks. And that might do it, as they now have an 11-point lead under 5 minutes to go. Chip Kelly not happy with his defense at all. Humphries, though, really destroyed the 49ers on this drive, and that would set up the touchdown run there. So the Seahawks, it's a 2-possession game, but the 49ers have already come from behind once in this game. They're going to try to do so again. Jerome, though, nowhere to go. 2nd down and 10. Kaepernick on the left side, and Smith drops it again. He has had a terrible season for the 49ers as they go for a screen play to Jerome. It's not enough for a 1st down on 4th and 7. They're going to go for it down the middle, and Curley unable to make the grab. The ball a bit too far for him there. Richard Sherman in coverage, and the Seahawks will take over. This is Rawls on the left side, taken down at the 40-yard line there. 2nd down and 10. Rawls again up the middle. The Seahawks just trying to run the clock out as we hit the 2-minute warning. But on 3rd and 5, Procise breaking some tackles, and he has the 1st down for the Seahawks there. Unbelievable run. Then it is Rawls up the middle. Look at this, breaking so many tackles. Touchdown from 28 yards out. The Seahawks are running up the score on the 49ers. His 4th rushing touchdown there, and the 49ers will remember this game. They will remember the Seahawks running up the score, but it's really our own fault. We can't even blame the Seahawks because we had a combined like 6 missed tackles over the last 2 runs there. The 49ers have got to do a better job of bringing down the ball carrier, and that just did not happen there. And the 49ers will get the loss. 45-27 would be the score here in Week 17. The Seahawks would win both games against the 49ers this year. So the 49ers going 1-5 within the division. Definitely something we have to improve on as we advance further on with this franchise. The 49ers season comes to an end. They end at 6-10 on the season, which, you know, to be honest, is a little bit better than we expected. Not great, not what we want, not where we want to be. But overall, I don't know that I anticipated getting 6 wins coming into this year. Seahawks winning every category against us today. We had flaws all year long between turnovers, our offense throwing away the ball too much, and then, of course, our defense not really getting turnovers. But look at the game, 17 of 20, 330 yards, 85% completion for Russell Wilson on the day. That's just unacceptable. And then you have Thomas Rawls, 131 yards, 4 touchdowns for him. He did have that fumble that kind of turned the game in the 49ers' favor for a little bit, but it ultimately didn't last. The 49ers defense, just one of their worst games of the season today, and that would result in a 49ers loss. However, we do still have the offseason to take care of. So after the news video, which will be up tomorrow, what we are going to do is have a league news video showing all the stats from around the league, all the awards, all the other stuff that you guys would like to see, the standings and everything like that, the final year standings and stuff. And then the video after that, we are going to go through the playoffs. Then I should have one more day before the off-season live stream, and what's going to happen then is we are actually going to stream a scouting session. So if you guys would like to have a say in who this team drafts, be sure to show up for that. I'll still post other videos about this to let you guys know when these are all going down, but stay tuned, guys. Thank you so much for watching this season. I appreciate it, and I will see you guys next time. Later.